Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Danny. I have autism, ADHD, auditory processing disorder. I am also dyslexic and I have dysgraphia, which is a writing disorder. And my three kiddos, who are 7, 6, and 5, all girls, have similar issues, being autistic, dysgraphic, dyslexia. My middle has a nervous system disability, and my youngest has presumed ARFID. She's still on a wait list to be evaluated though. And that's an eating disorder for anybody who's never heard of that. And this is our life. So today we're going to be having some chaos thrown in here. This is going to be the first day of us doing occupational therapy, food therapy, and speech therapy, all in the same day with dance. So the kids do have 2 dance classes tonight, and we have occupational therapy, which kind of runs over lunchtime. So we do speech, occupational therapy, food therapy, all at the same time with all 3 kids, and then we pick up lunch and we come home, and usually that's our day. And now our dance schedule has changed. The studio kind of changed all their schedule up, so we're now doing dance at night as well, not even at night, in the afternoon as well. And so we're pretty much doing occupational therapy, coming home for about 2 hours, and then turning around and going back to dance. Now there's not a lot of stuff in the area that we live. There's things here, but the quality of things is not always super great. So we do travel to get to the things that we need to get to. So that jam packs our schedule pretty tight. Now, we're gonna see how I survive with this, because there's a lot of connecting puzzle pieces and gears that have to turn to make both of these things work. Am I gonna be incredibly overwhelmed and stressed out by the end of the day, or are we gonna do okay? I'm not sure. Probably stressed out and overwhelmed, because that's literally how my whole life goes all of the time. But we're gonna find out, so welcome to our day with all of our chaos. Now, if you watched yesterday's vlog, I ended up having to do a ton of stuff that I didn't think was going to happen in that vlog. I called our insurance to check on some services that we're trying to get for Kaylee that we qualify for, but our insurance is just butchering this process. It's actually been like 4 months or so of fighting with insurance, and they keep messing up the paperwork, which, you know me, I think it's intentional because they don't want to pay for the services, so they're delaying it. But anyway, can't prove that, but that's what I think is happening. So they've really messed up this process 2 times now. And now we've actually been blocked from making claims with what they've done. They actually put in this appeal to the process without our consent. They did it on their own. We did not consent to it. And it kicked off this whole thing of we needed to go to like a hearing in Camp Hill in Pennsylvania, and we didn't attend it because we didn't know about it. And now we're in this 120-day second appeal thing, and we don't know what's going on, but because one of the agents accidentally clicked a button to do that, now like we're blocked from all of her services and we can't submit anything to insurance, which becomes an even a bigger problem when your child has a lot of really expensive needs. So I ended up calling yesterday and found all of that out. I had no idea any of that was happening until yesterday. I was just calling to check to see if they approved it the second time, because they denied it the first time. So I just called back to simply be like, did you make a decision yet? And then I ended up being on the phone for like 4 hours of this nonsense, and I never heard anything back. So I'm gonna have to call for that today, and I'm really not excited. Alrighty, we are in the car and on our way out to occupational therapy, and we'll see how it goes. It's hit or miss, so sometimes we go in and everything is great, and other times this one causes a huge amount of problems and it's chaos, and she won't go back and she fights and screams at everybody. So I'm crossing my fingers. It's gonna be a good day. So far, with how she's acting, I'm not getting the vibe that it's going that direction, but we're gonna see. Alrighty, we're here. I usually get here with about 4 or 5 minutes to spare. It helps them with the anticipation of going in, so we kind of like walk through the door and then they immediately go back with their OT therapist. And that just makes it easier on us to not have all that anticipation or to get like involved in reading books or anything and then refusing to go back. Now, obviously, thing number 2 over here has problems no matter what, but these 2. Everly and Kaylee trade off. So Kaylee will go back first and then Everly will go back next. So they kind of trade off, and I have one in the waiting room with me at all time. Maddie is there for an hour. Hi, how are you? You ready?
Here.
It is 1:42. We are back at home. And we have to leave. We're not at home? Where are we? We're not at home. Grandma and Pappy's house. Happy in Grandma's house. Okay, that's Danny's parents' house. Apparently we're there right now. So I told you guys about picking up all the stuff from the store. These are the strawberries that I got. So these are 2 pounds each of strawberries. The coupon made it so that they were $3 per 2 pounds of strawberries. So I got 3 of these for $9. And that's what I've been doing because they're really good. And then they ended up having a coupon for blueberries, and the whole thing for blueberries was like $1.36 or something like that. So now, just like yesterday,
I'm Kaylee.
They did not know that. How old are you?
6.
Who loves you?
Mommy.
Who do you love?
This one.
What, me? You don't love me. I don't love you.
No, you do love this.
How do you know?
You say you do it every day.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mom.
Okay, tell you something?
Mom.
What?
I want you to buy the shoot the poop game again.
Shoot the poop. Okay. All right, I'm going to start getting ready for dance, okay?
Shoot the poop.
Can I start getting ready for dance? Love you. Here's their lunch boxes. So pretty much the same as yesterday, except Maddie's doing ham in hers because her Uncrustable yesterday thawed out and we're going to be there longer than we were yesterday, and she didn't want that to happen again. She likes them when they're still kind of cold. So she went with ham, a cheese stick, strawberries, chips, 2 chocolate chip cookies. This one is Kaylee's with pretty much the same thing, but blueberries and pepperoni. Cheese. You don't want a cheese stick?
No.
You want me to put in there just in case?
No.
No? Oh, okay. And Evie's, we're doing ham, blueberries, strawberries, and chips again because she ate her whole thing yesterday. So she ate the ham again, which she hasn't done in a while. So she either was really, really hungry or she decided she liked it again. We are getting ready to leave for dance, and believe it or not, this is like the most calm we've been leaving for dance. A lot of times it's a hassle to get everybody in the car. So this is the moments where my ADHD and my autistic traits really start to shine, is when we go to dance. So today was actually pretty good, but a lot of times it's like somebody's fighting to put their shoes on, somebody's fighting to get dressed, somebody doesn't want to have their hair brushed or anything like that.
Yeah, Mom.
What?
I'm on Evie's.
You are, you switch seats with Evie. So sometimes it's just a lot of like, all the kids are fighting and yelling and everybody's running behind and we're late and all kinds of stuff. So sometimes we get in the car and I've forgotten a lunchbox, or I forgot my dinner, or I missed a pair of shoes for like tap shoes or whatever. So I think I've got everything. I've got my dinner, I've got the girls' dinner, I've got my wallet, I've got everybody's shoes, everybody's dressed. They all have new leotards that are fun to wear. I've got my water. I think I got everything. So today hopefully will be good, and hopefully we get there in time. It starts in about half an hour now. Takes us like the whole time to get there, so we might still end up being late, but we'll see. We're back from dance, and if you don't live the life that I live, I envy you. Guess who decided to elope from dance and run 2 blocks down the street with no adult, taking off 2 blocks down the street, luckily didn't get hit by cars, and hopped in our car and sat in our car so nobody could find her. You want to take a guess at who that was? You want to take a guess? I'll give you one guess. You can also guess who lost all electronics and television and iPads and candy and sweets and anything fun for the next 2 days. So if you want to know, if you want to take a guess, leave down in the comments who you think that was. Let me give you a hint too. It wasn't Kaylee, believe it or not. Usually she's our eloper for the most part. Wasn't Kaylee. She did a good job, didn't you? She even helped Mommy get to the car. And of course it wasn't Maddie because she doesn't elope at all.
Evie ran away.
Yes, she did. Well, I didn't end the vlog again, which is very typical of me. So here we are again on the next day. I'm hoping that I can try to vlog again for you guys and keep up the streak going. But my parents' dog has been an absolute freaking nightmare this whole time that they've been gone on vacation. She's waking me up like every half hour. And I'm exhausted and I have a migraine and I'm out of migraine meds. So we're gonna see. I'll try to do another vlog or a sit down video or something for you guys. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.